Healing is your portion. God bless y'all. I want to talk about battered syndrome. I lived it. Battered syndrome. Last night I was up late and the Lord was just flashing these different things that I went through battered syndrome. Battered syndrome is when you're with an abuser and you constantly get beat and then you leave and then you come back and you leave and come back. That's called battered syndrome. You repeat the cycle over and over. They might tell you they're sorry and they do wonderful gifts and they do everything for the first month or a couple weeks, and bam, they're right back to the abuse. Battered syndrome. So you fall for that because you love them or you care or you have all these children, whatever the reason is, or he has the money, whatever it is, he's the one financially taking care of things, and they remind you, this is a man and woman, and they remind you that you will do good without them and all this weird bull crap. Battered syndrome. You start believing these things. But I want to talk about when you finally leave and heal. The healing process will take years. Do you hear me? It takes years because you don't trust and all that stuff that comes along with it. But once God heals you, that's where I got my healing from, is the Lord. Once God heals you, it took some time, but he showed me to have compassion for myself. Because, I stay isolated. So the Lord was showing me, well, these are the reasons why you're isolated. These are the reasons why you won't get in another relationship so quick. Have compassion for yourself. See, the enemy, that abuser, don't want you to have compassion for yourself. How about if you was in some kind of ministry or business, your workspace, and you was getting mental and verbal abuse? All of it is abuse. And you start thinking you're not worthy of the job or you're not worthy of something, and it's all lies from hell. It's all lies from hell. But once you heal, the process will take some time. Some people heal quicker, and I guess they're healed, and it takes time to heal because they have broken so many things down inside you. But when the Lord said, have compassion, you have compassion for everyone else. I had compassion for many people. But now the Lord is saying, have patience with yourself and compassion for all the stuff that you've been through battered syndrome. Yes, I wanted to talk about that today because last night the Lord had me up. I don't even think I slept really. I dozed off, woke up, and I kept getting flashes of my past, of the abuse in my ex-marriage and even in childhood. And the Lord was saying, have compassion. Well, I have compassion, but I started looking at that and I didn't feel a lot of shame like I did while I was healing. And I was like, yes, I'm going to have compassion. It takes time to move forward in different things in life, And that was like when my daughter passed, the Lord was his grace and his compassion towards me, because I didn't want to move too quick in ministry. I was like, Lord, am I being obedient? I didn't want to be disobedient, but I wasn't ready. And that's the compassion and the love and the grace God has. So have compassion for yourself. The enemy and those abusers and people that are jealous, and we can name all those things, they don't want you to get to this part. Loving yourself. Having compassion for yourself. Whew. Okay, y'all. That's all I wanted to talk about today, is have compassion for yourself. Yes, it takes time to heal, But God is so faithful. And in the healing process, you'll find out some wonderful things about yourself that the abuser tried to convince you wasn't. Trust me, have compassion during this healing process. And that's whether it's physical, mental, sexual, because I had it all. I went through it all. Yes. Read my book, Lying Here Naked. I went through it all with the ex-husband. So I'm telling you to have compassion for yourself. You're no longer that victim. You're healed. God has called you healed. He has called me the Rose of Sharon. So God bless y'all. All right. Healing is your portion.